Hello, I'm wbz-tv meteorologist Barry Burbank, and I have your forecast for this first day of summer and for the next several days. And this is the longest day of the year, summer having started early this morning at 12:24. That was the summer solstice. So we have 15 hours and 17 minutes of daylight today, but it's not going to be sunny all of those minutes, because of the fact we'll have some passing clouds. Nevertheless, the sun will be setting at 8:25 this evening, but that's not the latest sunset of the year. The latest sunset actually happens on Monday, June 26, when it's almost up to 8:26. So the sunset times are increasing by a few seconds, so it's not amounting to much. But what really does amount to a lot is the difference between the amount of daylight between the summer solstice and the winter solstice, and that amounts to more than 6 hours difference between those two solstices. Anyway, here's what's going on in the number of 90-degree days Boston has had over the last several years. Last year we had a very big year. In fact, we had 21 days. Once summer started, we had 21 days when the temperature reached or exceeded 90 degrees. We actually didn't have any in the month of June at all. Most of them came in July and August, and a couple into September. So that was quite a summer indeed. I'm not expecting that many this summer, even though we've already had 6. And we may have one or get close to one here on Friday. But today, the high temperatures will be about 83 or 84, except at the south coastal locations. But the real hot place in the country is in the desert southwest, with temperatures really steaming into the range of about 112 to 118 or 19 degrees. Yesterday it was 125 in Needles, California, for tying the record highest for the highest temperature ever there. Vegas yesterday was 117 degrees, and they'll be close to that again today with 116. So we go from the excessive heat there to Tropical Storm Cindy in the Gulf of Mexico, which is going to spin on shore. What it's doing is spinning a lot of rain into the Gulf coastal states, with flooding rains in some locations down in there. Currently, Cindy has top winds of 60 miles per hour as of 8 o'clock this morning, and it's going to move on a track which would take it near the Louisiana and Texas border there, just east of Houston. It has top winds of 60 miles per hour, but does not have a very good tropical storm signature to it, with all the precipitation fanning out like this. Is not all that much closer to the storm center. It should be weakening as it approaches the coastline, and it moves on a track about like this. Have winds of 50 miles an hour by midnight or so tonight into early tomorrow morning, and then it's going to weaken rapidly, but it'll have a pretty good chunk of rain with it as it goes along like this. We may see a bit of high cloudiness over that from that this weekend as it fans up here, but most of that storm situation is going out to sea. So all that rain is going to be materializing, inches of it, causing flooding, especially around the New Orleans area. So we go from that up to New England, and we have this front approaching, which will kick off a couple of scattered showers this afternoon. That's all. Watch the timestamp as we go through the day, and we'll have sort of strings and patches of clouds going by, but times when the sun will be out nice and bright. And we'll see a few scattered showers erupting during the afternoon hours, but primarily near and south of the Mass Pike for this afternoon. And then it looks like it should be clearing up tonight, and tomorrow should be a beautiful day. Beach and boating for today. We're looking at high tides occurring next around 8:30 or so this evening, a low tide this afternoon around 2:30. Going to the Cape and the Islands the next few days, mostly mid and upper 70s all those days. And there's a slight chance of a few showers or storms on Friday, but a lot of those will probably be well north and west of the Cape, and they won't make it down to the Cape. At least that's the way it looks right now. So here comes the weak system, which gives us a couple of showers this afternoon. Then this high-pressure system moves in and takes control, nice and clear and refreshing for sleeping tonight, low humidity tomorrow. But then we get all the muggy air coming up for Friday, and there's remnants of Cindy coming along that frontal boundary, and it'll go out south of us. So the next 7 days look like this. Well, the only humid day of the whole 7 days will be Friday, when it turns very muggy again. Nudges 90 in spots, 80 on the Cape, a gusty southwest wind, a few showers and storms, most likely later in the day, but they can't be ruled out really at any time during the day, but most of them late in the day and in the evening. And then the weekend will turn out nice and dry again, with high temperatures 83 to 85. And then we may have a little bit of a cool rain here on Monday. That's the way it's shaping up right now. You can watch WBZ News at noon, 5, 6, and 11 o'clock. Also, you can watch it on My TV 38 at 8 o'clock this evening for all the latest news and weather updates. Have a nice first day of summer.